What up, guys? Welcome again to another of my video. How are you all doing today, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the time you're going to be watching this video. Guys, as it stands to right now, Olamide don't enter serious wahala. Olamide don't carry himself put inside dragging, because as at this point everybody is dragging Olamide. On Instagram, Gege have come out just because of this single statement. On Twitter, I've been seeing lots of posts. One person said, see local rapper o, I think say Olamide be wise before ni. Another person said, 008 just dey mumu up and down. Another person said, this same Olamide wey almost kiss Burna Boy when he meet am, na im una make outsiders dey worry about. Wizkid give him 2 features for him album and Burna Boy decline him collaboration, so I understand him sucking Wizkid. All of this talk, all of this tweet is just because yesterday Olamide said outside Fela, who is the greatest artist, greatest Afrobeat musician, Wizkid is the biggest name out there. Just because of that single statement, everywhere don't totally scatter like this. You see, yesterday Olamide was outside. Olamide was actually invited by the Yale University. I think they are doing this whole series where they will be inviting Afrobeat artists to come and talk. They will ask them some questions, all those kind of things. So yesterday Olamide was there, because the other time I saw Asake, and then yesterday Olamide was there. While Olamide was there, they were talking to him about his music career and many other things. And then they asked Olamide, what has it been like working with Wizkid? And in the course of his conversation, Olamide said Wizkid is the greatest of all time outside Fela. And just that single statement don't they cause a lot of commotion. For those of you that have not seen that particular video, let's take a look at this.
Music and your influence as a label exec, right? So I guess I wanted to ask, what does this mean for you as the first part? How do you balance being a label executive and being the Badu that we all love?
Being a label exec and being a musician is crazy combination, to be honest. Yes, I don't want to downplay it and make it look cool. It's actually crazy.
Yes,
and sometimes you get engulfed with either being the label exec or being the musician, and sometimes you get lost in the sauce. And that's why you guys are like, how far now? Why you not drop album? Because you're busy in the other world and all that. But it takes a lot of discipline for you to be able to wing.
Almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
That's millennials plus Gen Z. How's it, by the way, working with Wizkid? You have so many songs, and you have 2 songs in your current album with him. How's it like working with Wiz?
After Fela, Wizkid is the greatest Afrobeat artist ever.
I'm with you. Easy, FC, tell them.
Guys, that was the moment Olamide actually made that statement. Hey guys, this is a topic of very serious debate, and as Olamide made this statement, a lot of fan base were very upset. As a matter of fact, with everything going on, Gege have come out to share his own 2-piece, and I want us to take a look at that video.
Jesus, now you talk this thing, Badu. Olamide, now you talk this kind of thing. Simple question, no. Simple question. Yeah. Beat after Fela, who is the greatest Afrobeat artist after Fela? Simple question, no. Olamide say na Wizkid, and you dey cry. You dey cry. Apart from Wizkid, who you feel say suppose dey there before? Common emotions and sentiment, then reason for yourself. If you say about say Asabi sing, no. Nobody is more African when you talk of the entertainment industry now. Nobody is more African than Wizkid, apart from the Fela himself. Wizkid is everything where Afrobeat stand will represent. Wizkid might be the person who will be say, okay, when you think of Afrobeat, who go fit come to your mind now? Wizkid. This thing dey Beyonce you sabi sing. Sometimes remove. I love Davido so much. He honor me with a song. 2 songs. 19 honor me as the richest person in Delta State. I love Burna Boy. Above all, I love Zinoliski. But even with the love I have for these people, not still blind me to see who they do extraordinary things. When you talk of Afrobeat, the person that comes to mind is Wizkid. Because everything, if not for Wizkid, they for see the high they give Nigerian artists award for BET, for backstage. That's when they give people award. When they will call all those American artists, they will give the award for front of stage. It will reach Nigerian artists, that Afrobeat artists, they turn. They'll go hide there for back. Go they hide, they give them award. Wizkid say no, enough of all this rubbish. Now stop her. That's an African man, the African mentality. Then this year, Grammy, see the way the rest of them they happy, they twerk because they nominate them. Wizkid not even agree submit any of the projects. Now African man mentality be that, the pride. Because now the Grammy makes sense to you. A platform that is not African. One mark result for the best Afrobeat song. They say African category. Then a platform that is not African. What could choose for you? Which song the best Afrobeat song? A platform that is not African platform, and it makes sense to you. You should be like say the way they here like this as Yoruba man now. They want choose best Yoruba speaking students. You go carry Yoruba man, or Hausa man, or Igbo man. Make us choose, make us mark result for the best Yoruba speaking students. It makes sense to you. So if Olamide come out and tell you say Wizkid is the best, is the greatest Afrobeat artist after Fela, take her like that. Now the truth tell you. Take her like when you watch shoes again before. When you talk about longevity, Wizkid is there. Tell me how many people will start the same time with Wizkid. They start Wizkid day as relevant as Wizkid, if not Davido. You know the longevity this guy did there. Fan base he did there. Then when you talk of the extraordinary talent, you still get her. Then when you still talk of that normal African man aura, he get her. Now that he get past the rest of them. The rest of them they do him. No.
Omo guys, this is what Gege actually have to say to you guys. What do you think about this? Because across Twitter, I also saw this tweet. This fan said, the thing is, if Olamide said Davido is the greatest Afrobeat artist ever, FC and Burna fans will drag him. If he said Burna Boy is the greatest Afrobeat artist ever, 30BG and FC will drag him. With everything Bado has done for Afrobeat, none of your faves have given him an accolade. Davido even went on an interview and called Olamide a rapper like that. He said what he said, and none of you, I repeat, none of you can do anything but tweet Iya gbogbo yin with a laughing emoji. So as at this point, who is the greatest artist of all time out there outside Fela? Because you see this particular debate, now waiting they make fan base, they get steady fights and wars. Please do well to share me your thoughts in the comment section, guys, because I'll be right there waiting to reply to all your comments. And if you enjoyed this content, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, guys.